Hello, I'm Dr. Leanna, and I need to share something that I've discovered through studying sleep medicine and metabolic health over the past 27 years. There's a specific mineral deficiency that emerges or becomes pronounced particularly in the evening and nighttime hours. This deficiency is directly linked to poor sleep quality, daytime brain fog, and persistent fatigue. The remarkable thing is that this deficiency is almost completely overlooked by conventional medicine. Most doctors don't test for it. Most doctors don't discuss it. Yet, when I address this deficiency in my patients, their sleep improves dramatically, their daytime energy returns, and their cognitive function stabilizes. The mineral I'm talking about is magnesium, and after 50, a significant percentage of people are severely deficient in it, particularly during nighttime hours when your body needs it most. Let me explain why this matters so much for sleep and daytime function. Your nervous system has two primary branches. Your sympathetic nervous system is your fight-or-flight system. It's active during stress and activity. It keeps you alert. Your parasympathetic nervous system is your rest and digest system. It's active during relaxation and sleep. It allows your body to repair itself. Magnesium is absolutely essential for activating your parasympathetic nervous system. Without adequate magnesium, your parasympathetic system can't activate properly. Your sympathetic system remains dominant even when you're trying to sleep. You lie in bed with your mind racing. You can't fall asleep. Or you fall asleep, but your sleep is restless and light. You don't enter deep sleep where your brain consolidates memories and clears metabolic waste. Beyond parasympathetic activation, magnesium is essential for the actual mechanics of sleep. It binds to GABA receptors in your brain. GABA is a neurotransmitter that creates calm and reduces neural excitement. When magnesium binds to GABA receptors, it amplifies GABA's calming effects. Without adequate magnesium, GABA can't function optimally. Your brain remains in a state of excessive neural activity. You can't fall asleep. When you do sleep, your sleep is fragmented. Additionally, magnesium is essential for melatonin production and function. Melatonin is the hormone that signals your body that it's time to sleep. Your body produces melatonin in the evening in response to darkness. But melatonin production requires adequate magnesium. If you're deficient in magnesium, your melatonin production is impaired. Your circadian rhythm becomes disrupted. You don't feel sleepy at appropriate times. Your sleep-wake cycle becomes dysregulated. Beyond sleep mechanics, magnesium deficiency directly impairs daytime cognitive function and energy production. Magnesium is essential for ATP production, which is the energy currency of your cells. Without adequate magnesium, your mitochondria can't produce energy efficiently. Your brain cells are particularly dependent on ATP for function. When magnesium is deficient, your brain cells can't produce adequate energy. You experience brain fog. You experience mental fatigue. You experience difficulty concentrating. I had a patient named Robert who was 62 years old. He was experiencing what he called a complete sleep collapse. He would lie in bed for hours, unable to fall asleep. His mind would race. He would feel restless. When he finally fell asleep, his sleep was light and fragmented. He would wake multiple times throughout the night. By morning, he would be exhausted. His daytime energy was terrible. He had persistent brain fog. He couldn't concentrate. He was irritable. His mood was declining. He'd seen sleep specialists. They'd recommended sleep medications, but he wanted to understand the root cause before resorting to medications. When I assessed his magnesium status, something striking emerged. His serum magnesium was low normal, which most doctors would consider acceptable. But his red blood cell magnesium, which is a more accurate measure of cellular magnesium status, was significantly deficient. His cells were starving for magnesium. This cellular magnesium deficiency was preventing his parasympathetic nervous system from activating. It was impairing his GABA function. It was preventing adequate melatonin production. It was impairing his mitochondrial energy production. When I started Robert on aggressive magnesium supplementation, his results were remarkable. Within 3 days, his sleep had improved noticeably. He was falling asleep more easily. Within 1 week, his sleep quality had improved substantially. He was sleeping deeper. He was waking fewer times during the night. Within 2 weeks, his daytime energy had improved. His brain fog had decreased. His cognitive function had improved. Within 1 month, his sleep was substantially normalized. He was sleeping 6 to 7 hours per night, deeper, with fewer awakenings. His daytime energy was stable. His brain fog had largely resolved. His mood had improved. The transformation was dramatic, and it stemmed entirely from addressing his magnesium deficiency. Now, let me explain why magnesium deficiency is so common, particularly after 50. The first reason is that modern agriculture has depleted soil of magnesium. Soil that's been used for intensive agriculture for decades contains significantly less magnesium than it did historically. Plants grown in this depleted soil contain less magnesium. If you're consuming vegetables grown in magnesium-depleted soil, you're getting less magnesium than your body needs. Additionally, many people consume processed foods, which are typically low in magnesium. Processed foods are made from refined grains, which have had the nutrient-dense germ and bran removed. These removed parts contain magnesium. The refined grain contains minimal magnesium. The second reason is that after 50, your digestive function changes. Your stomach acid production declines. Adequate stomach acid is necessary for magnesium absorption. When stomach acid is low, magnesium absorption is impaired. You can be consuming adequate magnesium, but if your stomach acid is low, your body can't absorb it. The third reason is that certain medications impair magnesium absorption. Proton pump inhibitors, which are medications commonly prescribed for acid reflux, significantly reduce stomach acid production. This impairs magnesium absorption. If you're taking these medications, your magnesium deficiency risk is substantially higher. The fourth reason is that stress depletes magnesium. When you're under chronic stress, your body uses magnesium to manage the stress response. Your adrenal glands use magnesium. Your nervous system uses magnesium. Over time, chronic stress depletes your magnesium stores. After 50, many people have experienced decades of stress. Their magnesium stores are depleted. I worked with a patient named Margaret who was 67 years old. She was experiencing persistent insomnia despite trying multiple sleep medications. She would take sleep medications and still not sleep well. Her daytime energy was terrible. She had persistent brain fog. She felt mentally exhausted by early afternoon. She was experiencing significant fatigue. When I assessed her magnesium status, her red blood cell magnesium was very low. She was severely deficient. Additionally, she was taking proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux, which was further impairing her magnesium absorption. I had her discontinue the proton pump inhibitors under medical supervision and address the underlying acid reflux through dietary changes. I started her on aggressive magnesium supplementation. Within 1 week, her sleep had improved. Within 2 weeks, her sleep quality had improved substantially. Within 1 month, her sleep had largely normalized. Her daytime energy had improved. Her brain fog had decreased. Her fatigue had largely resolved. Her mood had improved. The key to addressing magnesium deficiency is understanding the different forms of magnesium supplementation and their effects. Magnesium citrate is well absorbed and has a mild laxative effect, which can be beneficial if you're constipated. Magnesium glycinate is well absorbed and doesn't have a laxative effect. It's often the best choice for sleep support. Magnesium threonate is a form that crosses the blood-brain barrier effectively and may provide additional cognitive benefits. Magnesium oxide is poorly absorbed and typically just has a laxative effect. For addressing nighttime mineral deficiency and sleep, I recommend magnesium glycinate or magnesium threonate. The typical dose for sleep support is 300 to 400 milligrams taken approximately 1 to 2 hours before bed. You can gradually increase this dose if needed. Some people need up to 600 milligrams for optimal sleep support. Additionally, it's important to consume magnesium-rich foods. Pumpkin seeds contain significant magnesium. Dark leafy greens contain magnesium. Almonds contain magnesium. Spinach contains magnesium. Incorporating these foods into your diet supports overall magnesium status. However, dietary sources alone are often insufficient after 50, particularly if you have the risk factors I've described. Beyond magnesium supplementation, there are other minerals that become deficient at night and contribute to poor sleep and daytime fatigue. Calcium works synergistically with magnesium. When magnesium is deficient, calcium supplementation alone doesn't help. But when you address magnesium deficiency, calcium becomes more effective. Zinc is essential for sleep quality. Deficiency in zinc impairs sleep architecture. Iron deficiency can contribute to fatigue and sleep disturbance. If you're experiencing sleep problems and fatigue, it's worth assessing your status of multiple minerals, not just magnesium. I had another patient named James, who was 65 years old. He was experiencing severe insomnia. He would lie awake for hours. His sleep was fragmented when it occurred. His daytime energy was terrible. He had persistent brain fog. He was experiencing significant fatigue. He'd been on sleep medications for years and had developed tolerance to them. He wanted to address the root cause. When I assessed his mineral status, he was deficient in magnesium, zinc, and iron. His stomach acid production was low, which was contributing to mineral malabsorption. I had him begin taking hydrochloric acid supplementation to support stomach acid production. I started him on magnesium glycinate 400 milligrams at night. I started him on zinc supplementation. I addressed his iron deficiency. Within 2 weeks, his sleep had improved. Within 1 month, his sleep quality had improved substantially. He was sleeping deeper. He was waking fewer times. By 2 months, his sleep had largely normalized. His daytime energy had improved. His brain fog had decreased. His fatigue had largely resolved. He felt dramatically better. What's critical to understand is that poor sleep and daytime fatigue are not inevitable consequences of aging. They're often consequences of mineral deficiency that's completely addressable. When you provide your body with the minerals it needs, particularly magnesium, your sleep improves. Your daytime energy returns. Your brain fog resolves. Here's the specific protocol I recommend for addressing nighttime mineral deficiency. First, assess your current sleep quality and daytime energy. Are you experiencing insomnia? Are you experiencing poor sleep quality? Are you experiencing daytime fatigue? Are you experiencing brain fog? If yes, you likely have mineral deficiency contributing to these symptoms. Second, begin magnesium supplementation. Take magnesium glycinate 400 milligrams approximately 1 to 2 hours before bed. This timing allows the magnesium to be absorbed and to support sleep initiation. Take it consistently every night. Consistency matters. Your nervous system responds to consistent magnesium availability. Third, incorporate magnesium-rich foods into your diet. Consume pumpkin seeds, dark leafy greens, almonds, and other magnesium sources daily. This provides additional magnesium while supporting overall nutritional status. Fourth, if you're taking proton pump inhibitors or other medications that impair mineral absorption, consult with your doctor about discontinuing them and addressing the underlying condition through dietary approaches. Fifth, manage stress through meditation, deep breathing, or other techniques. Stress depletes magnesium. By managing stress, you're preserving your magnesium stores. Sixth, ensure you're getting adequate sleep. This might sound circular, but sleep quality and magnesium status create a positive feedback loop. As your magnesium status improves and your sleep improves, you sleep better, which further supports healthy magnesium metabolism. I want to tell you about one more patient because her story exemplifies what's possible when you address nighttime mineral deficiency. Her name was Patricia, and she was 68 years old. She had been experiencing insomnia for 5 years. She would lie awake for hours. She was taking sleep medications. Her sleep was still poor. Her daytime energy was terrible. She had persistent brain fog. She felt exhausted. She felt like her quality of life was declining. When I assessed her mineral status, she was severely deficient in magnesium. Additionally, she had low stomach acid production, which was impairing mineral absorption. I started her on hydrochloric acid supplementation to support stomach acid. I started her on magnesium glycinate 400 milligrams at night. I had her incorporate magnesium-rich foods. I had her implement stress management practices. Within 1 week, her sleep had improved. She was falling asleep more easily. Within 2 weeks, her sleep quality had improved substantially. She was sleeping deeper. She was waking fewer times. Within 1 month, her sleep had largely normalized. She was sleeping 6 to 7 hours per night without sleep medications. Her daytime energy had improved. Her brain fog had decreased. Her fatigue had largely resolved. She felt like a different person. Her quality of life had improved dramatically. What happened is that she'd been starving her nervous system of the mineral it needed to function optimally. Once she provided that mineral consistently, her nervous system responded by functioning better. Her sleep improved. Her energy returned. Her brain fog resolved. Here's what I want you to do, starting tonight. If you're experiencing poor sleep or daytime fatigue, purchase magnesium glycinate 400 milligrams. Take 1 dose approximately 1 to 2 hours before bed. Do this tonight. Notice how you feel. Track your sleep quality. Notice when you fall asleep more easily. Notice when your sleep becomes deeper. Notice when you wake fewer times during the night. Notice when your daytime energy improves. Notice when your brain fog decreases. By night 3, you should notice improvement in sleep. By week 2, your sleep quality should be substantially better. By week 4, your sleep should be largely normalized if magnesium deficiency was the primary issue. Additionally, incorporate magnesium-rich foods into your diet. Consume pumpkin seeds daily. Add dark leafy greens to your meals. Include almonds in your snacks. These foods support magnesium status while providing other nutrients that support sleep and energy. Additionally, share this information with someone you care about who's experiencing poor sleep or daytime fatigue. They might be starving their nervous system of the magnesium it needs without realizing it. They might be accepting poor sleep and fatigue as inevitable parts of aging, when these symptoms could be completely reversed through mineral supplementation. By sharing this, you might help them recover their sleep quality and their daytime energy. If this information was valuable, subscribe to this channel for science-based health strategies specifically designed for improving sleep and energy. Hit the like button so this video reaches more people who need to understand that sleep problems and fatigue are often driven by addressable mineral deficiencies. Check out my other videos on sleep optimization, mineral health, and energy restoration. Your sleep quality is not determined by your age. It's determined by whether your nervous system has the minerals it needs to function optimally. Magnesium is the primary mineral responsible for sleep activation. When you provide your body with adequate magnesium, your sleep improves, your daytime energy returns, your brain fog resolves, you feel dramatically better. Start tonight. Begin magnesium supplementation. Experience what your sleep and energy are capable of when your nervous system has the minerals it needs. Thank you for watching.